Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your girl is officially licensed in life insurance and health insurance. So this will be my introductory video, basically telling you who I am and why I decided to get my license and go into this space. So my name is Shar. That's what I go by anyways. But legally, Charmaine Harris. Why did I decide to get into life insurance? I decided to get into life insurance. It was kind of like random, to be honest. So I was working at a job. We were helping employees enroll into benefits, and they always used to ask about their life insurance policies, whether it was whole life and term life. And to be honest, I honestly didn't know what the difference was until I did my own research and started asking friends. And one of my coworkers actually let me know that whole life policies actually accumulate cash value. Did not know that. So I basically just got more into the space, learned more about life insurance for myself, and then just kind of randomly took the test. One of the biggest reasons why it interests me is because, statistically speaking, they say the average person doesn't even have $1,000, my bad, to cover emergencies. So I'm thinking, if the average person doesn't have $1,000 to cover an emergency, where are you going to get thousands and thousands of dollars to cover a actual funeral? The average funeral right now for Florida, where I'm at, I believe it's like $11,000. Where we gonna get 11 bands if we can't even get one? Okay, so yeah, that just made me, just kind of think to myself, this is something that I actually need, because if I was to die or something was to happen to me, I don't want my family to not only be grieving but be stressed out at the same time. And I want to help other people and help other people understand the importance of why you need life insurance. Whether you're trying to create generational wealth by getting, thick policies that will not only cover your death, but you can leave your kids money and blase squaze blase. Or if you're just, trying to be responsible enough to just give them the opportunity to grieve without being stressed out by covering your basic need, your final expense, which would be paying for your funeral. Now, the health insurance part of my license, to be honest, I kind of accidentally got the health insurance part. I took the main test for life, health, and annuities, but I only took a pre-test for life and annuities. So I actually passed the exam for the state of Florida, but I had to go back and pass the pre-course for health in order to get my license. Now, with what I'll be talking about, I didn't want to do the health part at first, but then I ran into a company that offers supplemental benefits. And just learning more about that was interesting too within itself. There are companies that pay you money. For instance, your health insurance. If something was to happen to you, you go to the hospital, your health insurance would pay probably a big portion of that. Probably not the whole thing. You'll probably still have to pay something out of pocket, but it won't be extreme as it would be if you didn't have any health insurance at all. Let's just say, for example, you go to the hospital, you're in the hospital for a week because you broke your leg, or you found out you had cancer, or blah, 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 blah. Yes, thank God you have health insurance that's going to help you cover some of those expenses. But what I'll be talking about on my channel is supplemental benefits that puts money in your pocket. Yeah, your health insurance pays your hospital bills, but what happens to your actual bills while you're laid in the hospital? What happens to your actual bills when you can't go to work? What happens to your actual bills for your children or expenses? What's the purpose of having one thing being covered if now you're getting out of the hospital from being, recovering or whatever, and now you have a mountain full of your own personal bills? So on my channel, I'll be going over different supplemental benefits that cover different things that put actual money in your pocket, actual money that can help you with your rent or your deductibles or your bills or whatever it is that you may need help with from going through whatever situation that you are going through. So, with that being said, make sure you follow me. I'll be going over more. I'll also be dropping my national producer's number so you can verify that I am legit, as well as my state license number. Also, disclaimer, I am only licensed in the state of Florida. So if you get to the point where you want to enroll in benefits with me, as of right now, I can only do residents that reside in the state of Florida. But yeah, make sure you follow me. And I'm gonna get you right, girl, boy, man, woman, child. Let's learn how to break generational curses on smaller levels.